Welcome back to another episode of Open House. We're back from Texas, and we're going to answer all your questions about Oklahoma.
We didn't do an open house last week because we were too tired.
I saw a lot of comments. They were so upset about it. They were so upset.
No, we weren't tired. We were busy.
Actually, we had a plan. Oh. We were going to do open house on the plane flying back. And then guess what happened?
We got tired.
And our plane got delayed, and we all ended up on different flights.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I was on one flight, Bruce was on another flight, then I don't even know.
No, James
the plane got tired.
I was on a flight.
James and Elise went to Salt Lake City.
Oh, you guys went to Utah. How was Utah?
It was real nice. So on the way there, when we were getting onto our connecting flight, they said that they were running out of overhead space. So Elise and I were like, we got to get on this fucking thing. So we cut in front of a group of Mormons because we knew they wouldn't say anything. That's a true story.
Do they sell beer in the Salt Lake City airport?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Well, they're going to cut in line for you at the gates of heaven.
Okay.
Ooh.
Your first question from Grand Macon. I always wondered why your desks are all facing straight. Whose idea was it? And what the hell are you facing?
All right, so here's what happened. Joel, every morning around 10:30, gets up and teaches a lesson to us. We're laid out in the sense that we are a class that gets taught every day.
Well, before he does that, we have to do our Pledge of Allegiance.
And we do
always get up, face the flag, pledge allegiance to the flag of the most wonderful Joel of America.
And don't forget that if you don't, I'm gonna come kill your wife and girlfriend. And
One
your
nation
dog
under God,
by
indivisible,
the Mormons
with liberty and justice for
Get your
all.
stuff into the overhead bin. I think for Halloween this year, we do a special live action sketch. And the premise of the sketch is we basically recreate Sleepy Hollow, but with Joel.
Can I be Casper Van Dien?
We're doing open house. We're answering questions right now.
And I'm gonna be Christopher Walken.
James, we're not discussing sketches.
Wait, do I play Christina Ricci?
Yeah, that's you.
Next question from Hip Hop Opotamus 123. What are some examples of video games that have the potential to be turned into great films?
Pokemon.
We
answer this question about once a week.
Yeah, so let's do it again.
Doom.
So the answer is
Don't do it.
E.T.
Doom 4.
Pixels.
Assassin's Creed.
Nice job, Spool.
It's like saying, what basketball game could be turned into a good movie? Doesn't make sense,
All
does
Space
it?
Jam.
Yeah,
All of them.
it's Space Jam. The answer
Yeah,
is
Space Jam.
But that wasn't like the Clippers versus the Knicks, 1976.
Hoosiers.
That was the idea of basketball. So
Hoop
you could
Dreams.
Well, no, I think the app comparison.
White man catch
is
up.
What book would make a good movie, and that's been done
No,
successfully.
even books have a linear narrative.
But Lawrence, basketball games aren't set in a
Turn
world.
Tetris into a movie.
What?
Pixels.
They're already doing it. They
Adam
turned
Sandler.
Battleship into a movie. Remember that?
And that was
Adam
fucking awesome, but it had
Sandler.
nothing to do with Battleship.
They turned Clue into a movie.
They turned
That was
Monopoly
also
into a
awesome.
movie.
So you're just saying, what's a good movie that also has the name of a video game on it?
No,
No,
they integrate
no.
the elements, like in Battleship.
Zelda.
And they use the buoys to try and fire rockets.
That's like the game. Remember
Is that the best part of the movie?
The answer.
Having a discussion with Lawrence about stuff like this is like having a discussion with Slate Magazine online. Like, he has to play the fucking contrarian. There is a way to do it, Lawrence.
Yeah, just
There's a way to do everything.
The answer is Zelda.
But-
and he,
hold on.
No,
and he
Zelda's
doesn't
terrible.
talk.
Yeah, that old Ganon's no match for the king.
You have to make a good movie and then just call it the game and then bring something
No.
from that in.
I think the important
No.
thing to look at is you shouldn't do a one-to-one.
broke
All right,
my
guys,
keyboard.
this is not a podcast.
Thank you, Bruce.
World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Never mind.
Say the
Holy
things
cow
that
asks. Benson, could you shut the fuck up?
Oh,
He's
Vincent.
smiling at us. So cute.
Vincent.
You like
Look
this?
at him
Like
shaking.
Daddy.
If Funhouse was a horror film, who would die first? Why? And so on. Would there be any survivors, and who is the actual killer?
So you're basically asking us to script, shoot, and produce 10 Little Roosters right now on
Alright,
the
let's
spot.
get on it.
All right, so first of all, no
7 Little Funhouse in a room.
Spoiler alert: Matt Peake's the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just so you guys are all aware, Matt Peake is the
Leading a
killer.
cult.
I think Spool is the nice guy who's second to last to die.
Okay, I'll take it.
Who has the big boobs?
Adam's the
Okay.
bimbo.
Adam's the
I will
big
have
Adam.
boobs, and you can do blackface on me, and I will
Bimbo.
die first.
Blackface.
blackface.
Yeah.
I'm the stoner.
Spoiler.
That's true.
Well, it's actually true.
So second to die.
I'm more curious. How does the killer Peake kill us?
I thought I would die first so I get back to work, so I'm confused.
No, you kill us all so that you can get back
so
to
you
work.
can go back to work.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Heavy as the Head 24 asks, let's pretend Bernie did give you guys the $1 million you asked for. What's the biggest difference the audience would see in terms of content?
They wouldn't see any content because we'd quit our jobs and run away with that.
Peace! See you later, Bernie!
But
Just
only
like
for
blank
a
check.
year and a half.
Yeah, then we need to come
Just
back.
like your spool, just like blank check.
We'd all have a giant mansion and
I like that the kid
roller
in blank
coaster.
check's like, I have $1 million. I better buy giant boxing gloves.
and like the giant tub of ice cream.
I think they would notice that all the videos are blown up because I would have my body covered in gold.
The problem is $1 million isn't really a lot of money in this
Whoa.
state split among 7 people.
Well, I don't think they're saying they write us personally a check. That's just the joke I made. How would our content change?
Oh, absolutely in no way whatsoever.
Well, no, hold on.
What?
You might see a new member of Funhouse.
Oh.
Never think about that.
Benson.
Who?
Gold Lawrence!
He's cheap. Hey, Bernie, if you're listening,
He's not.
you
Think
want to
about
waste
it.
money.
He doesn't watch his show.
Oh.
Blank check.
Smart man.
Next question.
Buy 1 million copies of Blank Check.
What was your favorite part of Blank Check, Spool?
The part with the blank check.
I like the part when he's in the park.
The part where he's hitting on like the 30-year-old police officer chick, and she's into him.
Boy,
Yeah, and she knows he's rich, so she has to have sex with him.
Do you remember the name of the villain of that film?
It was the guy with the money.
Miguel Ferreira.
No, it wasn't.
Ah, Crazy Dice 777 writes, hey, are you worried that the planet is running out of clean water?
Yes.
Joel is.
Intensely. But what I do know is YouTube. So we're gonna heal the world by making an environmental YouTube channel where you report on news in a cool way
Boring!
that all the kids
Boring!
get excited about
Give
it.
me a
Wait,
Facebook
wait.
page to like.
People don't flush the toilets here in this office.
I did that on purpose to save water for
Yeah,
California.
Yeah, I noticed that, which is okay with me, except that then they don't flush it the next time, and then they just start peeing on the seat.
Yeah.
I don't pee on the seat. Look,
No,
let's get
not
this
you.
straight. All right.
I don't. Everyone's freaking crazy. I went to the beach the other day. Plenty of water.
For hundreds of 10,000s of years, the Earth has existed in filtered water, with or without you. All right? The Earth is going to be just fine.
Listen, when Jesus
Society.
came back and visited the Americas, he said the water was not a big deal, and then he buried a bunch of gold plates in some place.
Oh,
Benson, stop interrupting.
He doesn't like it when you make fun of the Mormons.
Sorry, hates Jesus.
Benson used to be Mormon.
Roka the Fierce asks, I'm someone who wants to branch out in terms of what genre of games I play. More specifically, I want to play FPS games. But I can't get over my slight fear of FPS games. Well, you're screwed. That's the end of the question. I think not being able to see what's around me and my character and having the threat of someone behind me scares me. Do you have any tips or suggestions on how to conquer my fear?
Don't be a bitch.
Cut off the Mormons.
No.
Oh, I didn't hear the
pee
question.
in the toilet, but don't flush.
Play with 2 people making fun of you sitting behind you the whole
I'll
time.
never be scared.
Never.
Then there will
Just
always be
embarrassed.
somebody behind you
Wait.
and you'll get used to it.
Learn how to mod games and then create a 3D model of your character and make your own 3D version of the game.
Blank Check was a good movie.
Don't let Spool answer questions. Good job, Spool. Go ahead, Matt Peake. You can answer the question. Now, next question.
Boom Jammin wants to know how I feel about, or someone named Matt feels about, being the figurehead of a cult. Yeah, that whole thing. It's still kind of processing that. We'll just say I'm the reluctant leader and it's Spool and James's fault.
Thank you, Matt. We appreciate it.
I'll follow Matt to the
Thank
ends
you,
of the
Matt.
earth.
We
Matt,
worship
tell me to do something so I can impress
We
you.
worship you.
Continue what you were working on.
I will, my lord.
All hail Peake. Lord upon high,
What is
who
it?
is reluctant to
Adam
lead us, causes us to follow him.
All I remember
I learned it
was
from Spool.
being there and looking at the crowd. I just saw like arms going around, and then like I don't remember what we were talking. Just talking about Peake.
We were talking
and
about
then,
Blank
like,
Check. Praise him.
All right, well, I've got a question for the audience about the free-to-play microtransactions. Everybody, raise your hand if you've spent $50 or less on microtransactions. $50 or less.
Wait.
Hold on. And now let's do $100 or less.
All right.
Wait, it's going up.
Hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
I saw you liars. You kicked those
Hold
hands
on,
up.
wait, no, that doesn't make any
You're
sense.
going the wrong
Everyone
way.
should still have their hands raised.
Yeah.
$100 or less.
$5,000 or
No,
less.
it's $50 or more.
Or more.
$2 million
Sorry.
or less.
No,
This is why I'm
this
in charge.
doesn't work.
That's not what I meant.
You really fucked it up, Bruce.
Hold on. I started this.